They say that the Parsha, the portion of the Torah that we read every single week, always has to do something, always has some kind of allusion to something happening to the Jewish nation at the present time. There's always something. It always corresponds to something. Okay, so where in the Torah this week, we're reading Bereishis, the very, very first book, the first very beginning of the Torah. Where there does it discuss what's happening to the Jewish people now? The very first sentence in the Torah. Bereishis bara Elokim es hashamayim ve'es haaretz. In the beginning of God creating the heavens and the earth. And there, on that line, Rashi, in his huge commentary on the entire Torah, the very first Rashi says, how can we begin with the beginning of the creation of the world and the stories of our forefathers? Why don't we discuss the fact that the Torah is a book of mitzvot, of things that we need to do as a Jewish nation, the rules that we have to follow. That's what the Torah is about. Why is it beginning with the creation of the world? This is the very first Rashi in the Torah. He says, because Hashem is trying to tell us that, and you can look this up, it's right there, there will be people that challenge us and say to us that we are robbers, we are stealers, and we are living on a land, Israel, that does not belong to us. That is the very first Rashi on the Torah. And our job is to recognize the answer to that accusation. Not that the other nations will listen to us, but we need to know what to answer if we have any doubt. It's not because we won some wars. It's not because of some political acquiescence that some nations gave us. It is ours because God, who created the universe, said it belongs to us. And so anybody at all who tries to take that away from us is challenging the dominion of God. But wait a second, we lost Israel many times. We had 2 temples, 2 holy Beis HaMikdashes, and Hashem made sure that other nations went in and kicked us out of Israel. The rabbis have always answered that when we are not together, when we are not unified, when we don't treat each other like we're not just human beings, we're not just mammals that are able to speak and think, we are actually in the image of God by being kind to one another, by caring about one another, by showing each other love. That is the only way that we stay in Israel. That's the only way that we merit Hashem's protection. And when I look around and I see the entire week of people just pouring out their heart and wanting to give to Israel and wanting to give to each other and wanting to support each other, doesn't matter how religious we are. It doesn't matter what kind of countries we've lived in. It doesn't matter the color of our skin. It doesn't matter Sephardi, Ashkenazi, Hasidim. It doesn't matter. We are all one nation. Then we know that there's no stopping us. And Am Yisrael Chai, the Jewish nation, will not die. Love you all. Have a great Shabbos.